The Atlas Post, IRS extends stimulus check deadline. Did you receive your stimulus check? Do you know someone that didn't receive a stimulus check or direct deposit with stimulus funds? If you know someone that may have not received a stimulus check, please share this video with them. And please take a moment to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for the latest updates. The IRS extends the deadline for millions of Americans to register for a stimulus check. The extended deadline is only for individuals who don't typically file a tax return. And today we're going to be talking about the IRS deadline extension to register for a stimulus check, who is eligible for it, and what you need to do to actually receive the payment. Up to 8.7 million Americans who are eligible to receive the coronavirus stimulus check have yet to receive the money due to incomplete IRS and Treasury Department records, according to a recent report from the Government Accountability Office, Congress's auditing arm. The IRS is extending the deadline to register for the money up to $1,200 for one person and $3,900 for a family of 5 to November 21st. Yes, that's right. The deadline has now been extended to November 21st. The deadline previously was October 15th. While most U.S. taxpayers have already received their economic impact payment or stimulus check, there are some that did not. It's usually those who would need to use the non-filers tool, and that's because they don't register with the IRS or don't file a tax return. And that's because these people usually have little or no income. So the non-filers tool is secure, and it's based on the website, the irs.gov. Now here's the challenges. Some of these people that are non-filers may not even know about the website, irs.gov. So if you know somebody that this may apply to, please do help them out. The non-filers tool is designed for people with incomes typically below $24,400 for married couples, and $12,200 for singles who could not be claimed as a dependent by someone else. That includes couples and individuals who are experiencing homelessness. So anyone using the non-filers tool can speed the arrival of their payment by choosing to receive it by direct deposit, and you do fill out that information. On the non-filers tool. Those not choosing this option will get a check, which means you need to have an address for them to go ahead and mail it to you. So beginning 2 weeks after you register, people can track their status of their payment by using the Get My Payment tool that is also available on the irs.gov website. The deadline is November 21st, midnight Eastern Standard Time, and that's the deadline to request economic impact payment, otherwise known as the stimulus check. And this is for the first stimulus check that some people did not receive. So it's actually pretty easy. You can use the non-filers, enter payment info here by November 21st. Let's go ahead and we'll show you what it looks like right here. Oh, actually, you may want to gather this information before you go there, which is you need to have a valid Social Security number. You're not claimed as a dependent of another taxpayer, and you must have had adjusted gross income under certain levels. And it tells you that levels right here, like we mentioned, was income less than $12,200, and married filing jointly, and your income is less than $24,400. And here this is really important. Do not use this tool if you will be filing a 2019 tax return. So this includes those who file a tax return to get a refund, even though they're not required to file a tax return. So if you use the tool instead of filing your 2019 tax return, it will slow down the processing of your tax return and receive any tax refund. Now I want to highlight that out because the current deadline for taxes is October 15th. That's if you filed an extension. Yes, some people still do file it afterwards, and I don't know. There probably are penalties, but you're supposed to have filed the tax return anyway. So this will give you a summary. In fact, you need to find this here to even find this information out. I'm going to repeat this again. Do not use the non-filers enter payment info here tool if you're filing a 2019 tax return. This will also give you a highlight of some people that this may include. So if you know anybody in these categories, please do check on them, because we want to make certain that people do get their payments. And so this would include those receiving the federal benefits, such as Social Security, retirement, disability or SSDI survivor benefits, supplemental security income or SSI recipients, recipients of Veterans Affairs compensation and pension, which are CNP benefits, and individuals who receive railroad retirement benefits. So, of course, have them submit online at irs.gov, the website, by November 21st, using the non-filers tool. And if you go on the IRS website, they do have both English and Spanish options for you to go ahead and enter the information. And they also have other information in a multitude of languages. I was actually surprised at how many languages they do have it on, but mainly it's English and Spanish. I'm also going to include a link for this at the end, or actually in the body of the description, because it does also indicate the information you do need to provide, which is your full name, current mailing address, and an email address. This is really important because if they are mailing you a check, you need to have that. Date of birth and valid social security number. So if you have a bank account number, type, and routing number. If you're not certain what information this is, you can check online banking, as it will tell you, or call your bank up and ask them, or go into a bank office branch and ask them. And you can go ahead, tell them what it's for, and they will help you with it. Identity protection, personal identification number you received from the IRS earlier this year, if you actually have one. So if you have one, you will know that you have one. If you don't have one, or if you had one and lost it, you have to get an IP PIN tool to retrieve their numbers. And so this, of course, is on the irs.gov website too. You may also need to provide a driver's license or state-issued ID if you have one. And for each qualifying child during 2019, their name, social security number, or adoption taxpayer ID number, and the relationship to you or your spouse. Actually, we will include this information too. That'll get you, actually, that will get you ready. That will get you ready, but we're going to go ahead and add you the link so you can go ahead and find this easily. Anyway, thanks for supporting the Atlas Post on Patreon, as well as buy me a coffee. Wherever you are, share, comment, follow, and subscribe for the latest updates from the Atlas Post, as we seek to find information for you that actually will be helpful for you as you seek to navigate the government red tape when it comes to stimulus and loans, unemployment, and more stimulus. Let's hope. Anyway, this is the Atlas Post. Have a joyful weekend, and thanks for joining us.